All right, we've got now the envelope to be brought in, which I think is the next appropriate moment, and for Mr Neville Round to open it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Rothmans gold winner on 28 points is Greg Bretnell.
Well, this is unbelievable. Firstly, Mr Rand, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I've got a lot of people to thank. Firstly to Rothmans for their sponsorship of this wonderful medal. Secondly, for giving me such a wonderful job that I can concentrate so much time on my football. I thank them very much for that. It helps. To my Canterbury teammates, who obviously have got a share in this. To the Secretary of Canterbury, Peter Moore, who I owe so much to. Over the last 6 years, he's done so much for me. I'd like to give him a special thanks tonight. I really appreciate it. I think he knows that. I hope I don't forget anybody. To my wife Wendy, who I know will be watching at home. She's helped me through 2 broken arms, a lot of problems, but I really appreciate what she's done for me, and I know I wouldn't be where I am now if she hadn't helped me through it. I thank her very much. And to everyone else, thanks very much. This is tremendous. I love it.
Gentlemen, I think it'd be remiss of me if I didn't pick his brains for the benefit of anyone with a young fullback coming along, or with a club secretary like a Ken McCaffrey who may like to inject an idea into your fullback, Kelly, who may or may not need it, but it's certainly worthwhile. This technique of yours, this almost impossibility of, you will laugh, I know, of dropping the ball. I've seen you drop the ball once this season.
You haven't been watching closely.
Well, I've watched you in 9 games, and one drop ball in 9 games to me is almost 100%.
You haven't seen the last 3, Rick. So.
All right, well, let's get back to the technique. You're being modest. Let me just ask you, is there any special technique, this leaping for the ball at the last critical moment, always arriving at it? Did you always have that technique, or is it something you've acquired?
No, it's just an acquired talent, and it's just a lot of practice has gone into it, and you know, my Aussie Rules background has probably helped there, but as I say to any young kids, it's just a matter of practice.
Oh, well, there it is. It's easy if you know how to do it. Congratulations. I know Mr Rand will join with me on that again. And it might be of interest to Mr Rand too, just as we've got him here. The voting finished this way. Bretnell finished on 28, Hastings on 27, Cox didn't advance from 23. So that was the situation. Okay, well, a very modest man and a very worthy award winner for 1982. Appropriate, I think, to look at some videotape as we sign this off. Let's have a look now at Greg Bretnell. Bretnell, oh, Bretnell's in! Oh, and he's got it! Bretnell's taken the ball out of Johnson's hand. With Armstrong about a metre from the line. There's Bretnell on the charge. Who's in now? Gary Hughes. Well, Bretnell on the surge. I think it's been a glittering occasion. I don't think anyone will cavil at the winner. I certainly don't.
No way.
He's been a boy of mine this year. I admire courage. I admire skill. This man's got it in great measure. The only problem, it'd be nice if we could sort of divide him and some go to Balmain, some go elsewhere. Although you've got a pretty good fullback out there anyway.
Next year.
Next year. Well, there it is, and it might be interesting to note that word VFL came into the conversation right at the end, the VFL background. So there's evidently something we can learn from that code.
Yeah.
One thing.
Not too much, Rick.
Not too much. On that note, I think we'll end this Rothmans Medal for 1982 with thanks to the Hilton organisation here and with thanks to such a glittering audience of nearly 500 people. We thank you.
Yeah.